You want to make sure that you're not throwing away your money on crappy Bluetooth headphones, but you do want ones that you can get when you're on a tight budget. In this video, we are pitting 3 of the top most affordable Bluetooth headphones against each other. And we're starting right now. Welcome to Dad Bod Fitness. If you and I are just meeting, my name is David and I help crazy busy dads to build a physique. So if you want to maximize your muscle growth, strip the body fat, and transform your life while still leading your family, consider subscribing. Now make sure to stick around until the end of the video because I want to show you a pretty cool trick that will help you to make sure that these type of Bluetooth headphones will fit just perfectly in your ears. And I also want to tell you the 2 brands that you should not spend a dime on. And I don't want to see you fall into the same trap that I did. I have been trying out lots of different Bluetooth options, and when it comes to budget-friendly Bluetooth headphones, let's see how the Mpow, the Letscom, and the Noot product Bluetooth headphones compare. These are all incredibly budget-friendly Bluetooth headphone options, ranging from $10 up to $20. So, let the battle of the Bluetooth begin. Alright, so let's start with the Mpow. Now, all of these come with a nice little case. In the case, pretty much all comes the standard equipment. So when you open up, you're gonna have the actual Bluetooth headphones, a charging cable, and you also get these additional adjustable ear inserts as well. So you get several different kinds. Pretty much all the same types of things come with each one. And we have a guest that needs to say something.
I am watching the video he's putting up.
I have a special camera helper today, and it's him. Alright, producer. Get back in your spot. So then we want to talk about comfort. How do they fit in your ear? And honestly, the comfort is good. It's very similar to the others. Now, if I was to have any complaint, the only complaint that I might come up with is that sometimes it felt like the power button was hard to press. Now, one of the things that could be related to is that I'm used to using the Letscom Bluetooth headphones, which just has a different feel, so it might cause me to press the power button weird, but I've been using those for a while. That could be why, but after using these for a while now, that hasn't seemed to bother me as much. All right, so next is the audio, and the audio is actually really good. I was super impressed. It's very present in your ears, plenty of volume, and has really good tone as well. I honestly might have a hard time differentiating these $19, $20 Bluetooth headphones when comparing the audio to the sound of a $45 pair of Fire Bluetooth headphones. Check out my comparison on the Fires up in the card above. All right, next thing I want to talk about is the Bluetooth capability. Honestly, pretty good quality. I have about 2,100 square foot house, and at one point I tested out having my phone in one corner of the house downstairs, and I went to the opposite corner of my house in the upstairs. I only got a few blips in connection. I was able to keep it connected throughout the entire house. It wasn't perfect, but with all of the obstacles in the way, it did pretty well. Now, outside on the flat open ground with no obstacles, I actually set my phone down and then was actually able to walk without any obstacles about 65 or 75 feet away from my phone, and it still had connection. At that very final few steps, it started to cut in and out. Now, the description actually says that it'll only reach up to 33 feet, which is still doing pretty good, but I definitely got it to operate much further than that, which is pretty cool. So onto the battery life. The battery life in the description says it's about 7 to 9 hours, and I would argue that seems to be pretty accurate. I don't think I got usually very often up to 9 hours, but for sure I got 7 to 8 hours. Overall, the battery life is really not much of an issue. All right, so next I want to talk about the Letscom. Same thing, same type of case. Within the case, you're getting the charging cable, the headphones, and your adjustable ear fitting pieces as well. Now, these are ones that I've actually used for over a year. And now a side note that after over a year of daily use, 7, 8 hours a day, sometimes even more, these finally have passed on. They are still in perfect condition, but they just don't seem to connect to my headphone anymore. The battery life seems to be good on them, but something in the wiring has gone. But for over a year of literally constant use, they did really well. Now the other 2, they're fairly new. I haven't been using them as long. I'll update this as soon as I know how long they last, but for like 18, 19 bucks, I think is what I spent on these for over a year. Not too bad. All right, again, comfort. Comfort is similar to the others. Comfort is honestly really good. I usually will have them in my ears most of the day, and it doesn't bother me. And the really great aspect to all of these is that the power button is on the actual ear, the unit that goes on your ear itself, which is nice. You've seen some of those ones where they have a separate unit that has the power button and the volume button. Makes it really annoying. It causes it to fall out of your ear. That's why I really do like these ones, as well as having the piece that does go around your ear. The other cool thing about these is that if you need to talk to someone or someone comes up and says something to you, hopefully they don't if you're in the middle of a workout, but if you're in some other situation, you can really easily then just pop it out and they're hanging around your neck and you don't lose them anywhere. That's the other thing I like about all of these. This honestly was a struggle, referring back again to my other Bluetooth headphone review that I did, where they're separate units that you have to pop in your ear. You take them out, you've got to put it somewhere or hold on to it. So that's why I do like these, even though they are cheaper and not the best sound quality, but you do get the benefit of that. All right, so the audio, these are the ones that I have used the majority of the time using these type of headphones. The audio is great. The bass is good. Same thing with the bass with the Mpows is good as well. So the audio is very present. It's plenty of volume. It's nice beefy volume and it's very present in your ears. A good tone as well. Very similar to the Mpows in that regard. Also, these ones as well, I have a hard time differentiating from the more expensive Inactifiers. So I can't say there's much difference comparing the Mpows and the Letscoms as far as all of these aspects go. All right, so Bluetooth compatibility. I did the same test as I did for the Mpows with the Letscoms and pretty much the same type of thing. They may have had a couple more blips than the Mpows did. So the Mpows might have slightly better Bluetooth technology, but all around pretty good. Again, outside, flat ground, got up to about 65, 75 feet away, which again in the description, it only says 33 feet for these as well, but I definitely got that much further. Battery life as well, they're all equivalent battery life in the description, and the actual battery life that I'm experiencing pretty much matches the description. It's honestly a rare issue where I ended up having a pair die unless I used them for a whole day, didn't charge them, took them the next day to work, and then they died. It's plenty to get through a workout in the morning and through use through pretty much the entire day. The other cool thing is that all of these charge fairly fast. Usually I can get a full charge somewhere within 20 minutes up to like 45 minutes. They'll usually be pretty much fully charged, which is kind of nice. I don't think that's exactly what they advertise in the description, but in general, they charge pretty quick. All right, and finally, we're gonna talk about the Noot Products Bluetooth headphones. So the same thing as well. You've got the headphones, you've got the charging cable, and again, the adjustable earpieces. Now this did not come with as many adjustable earpieces. Now these ones are the ones that actually go for about $10, which is why I wanted to try them. They were half the price almost, and I wanted to see how they held up. So once again, the comfort, I can't say it's much different compared to the other ones. They honestly are just as comfortable as the other ones. Power button works fine, volume, all that kind of stuff. Everything else seems fairly similar. Now, the audio. The audio is honestly pretty good for a pair of headphones that's 10 bucks, but I can definitely tell that it's a lower quality than the Letscom and the Mpow. I played them all back to back and the volume level on these automatically just seems to drop. It's just much quieter. There's not as much bass. It's not as present in your ears. But if I didn't compare them back to back, these are pretty good. All right, once again, for the Bluetooth compatibility, I did the same exact test and stuck my phone at one corner, walked to the other corner. Now with these ones, definitely not as good Bluetooth quality as the other two. When I would walk around my house, I would get constant blips and I could not go into the upstairs opposite end of my house and still get them to work. Definitely did cut out and blip much sooner than both of the other ones. Now what's interesting is outside they actually were fairly similar to the others. With these I maybe got up somewhere around 60, maybe 70 feet away. And again in the description it says only up to 30 feet. So they did do fairly well, but definitely a step down, a notch or two maybe with Bluetooth quality compared to the other ones. So for battery life, pretty much about 8 hours of playtime. The battery for those as well does not seem to be an issue. So with all that information, I would highly recommend honestly any of these. So if you want better sound quality for slightly more money, it's still budget friendly, I would definitely go with the Mpow or the Letscom. They definitely had the better audio, better Bluetooth capability. It really doesn't hurt your wallet that much more. And for the Noot products, honestly, if you're really hurting for money, but you want something that works, these really do work great. They would be my third choice, but I would highly recommend them. I would say my number one choice probably has to be, drum roll please, the Mpows. I think by far they probably are my favorite, although I've used the Letscom for a long time. Really awesome, they're very similar. So now before you leave, I wanna show you the unique trick that I've actually helped people with trying to wear these. Sometimes people have a hard time with them. So here's the trick that I wanna show you. When you're going to put the headphone in your ear, so turn the headphone forward, insert the bud into your ear, then twist the headphone back as you put it onto your ear. So this honestly is a great trick for putting them on fast and making sure that they don't fall out, because sometimes you can put them on, but they still might feel like they're falling off. So once again, you turn it forward, insert it into your ear, and then twist the headphone back to put it onto your ear. If you might be interested in the next step up for Bluetooth headphones, I'm gonna link in the card above a video that I actually did reviewing the Enact Fires and the Soundcore Liberty Lights, which is the next step up and even the next couple step ups for Bluetooth headphones. Still fairly affordable, but I wanted to compare those two as well. And I almost completely forgot. Okay, so the two pairs of headphones that you should not waste your money on are the Bluedio True Wireless Touch headphones and the i7S TWS wireless headphones. Terrible technology and terrible audio, and I'll put more info in the description about why I think they're such a waste of money. If you like this video, would you tap that like button? And it really helps to support the channel and push this video to help more people. Also, don't forget to subscribe and tap the notification bell so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos. Click or tap the screen right up over here to get a full push-pull legs program for free. I'll give you the complete program and guide, or click or tap the screen right up over here for another awesome video from the Dad Bod Fitness Library. And as always, be intentional, bring the intensity, and I cannot wait to see you on the next video.